Hi, welcome to my first update of 2026. Take this opportunity to wish you a happy new year, and I hope you had a good restful period over the Christmas break. I know that some families don't celebrate Christmas because of their religious beliefs, but I hope you had a good Christmas break. We are experiencing some very, very cold weather at the moment, and whilst I believe the latest forecast showed that no snow is forecast actually in our area. Snow is forecast in Wales and surrounding areas, and we have members of staff who come from those areas. So if for any reason the school did need to either partially or fully close because of weather or any other reason, we would communicate to parents in the normal way, so you wouldn't have to go and find that information. That would be sent to you. And please do think about dressing your children appropriately with coats and gloves if need be. We had some students who arrived in school this morning with no coats who are really cold, so please do think about that when they're coming to school in the morning. We've got a very, very busy term 3 ahead of us. We've got Year 11 Parents Evening this evening, which I'm really looking forward to meeting the Year 11 parents and talking about the fantastic progress that their children are making and setting them targets ahead of their next round of mocks at the end of this term and then on into the summer GCSE exams. We've got a parent information evening for those students going on the ski trip tomorrow. We've got our Trust School Review for this term next Thursday, where they'll be looking at our school improvement strategies, teaching and learning, attendance, behaviour and culture. Year 9, it's a big term for them. We have a Year 9 Options Evening on Wednesday the 29th of January, followed by the Year 9 Parents Evening on Monday the 9th of February, and really working with those Year 9 students on selecting their GCSE options for next year, making intelligent, informed decisions around courses that are going to be in their best interests, and that will allow them to either pursue a career or to give them a wide range of qualifications that will allow them to go into the employment market in the future. And then, as I said, the term finishes with Year 11 mocks in the last week of this term that extend into the start of next term. And we have an inset day on Friday the 13th of February as well. All those dates are on our website, so you don't need to remember those. You will know that one of our big push, one of our key drivers is around attendance. Term 2, not as disappointing, but we did drop our attendance, and that is to be slightly expected in terms of the illnesses that were going around this area and actually across the country. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we've broken the back of those with the cold weather killing all the germs and the bugs. But if your child is feeling a little bit poorly, please still send them into school. We will look after them. If they go downhill and we need to contact you, we can do that. But 9 times out of 10, they come into school, they're with their friends, they're in lessons, and actually they forget they were poorly in the first place. And any day missed is an opportunity for them to fall behind. That can affect not only their outcomes and their grades, but also their mental health and well-being. So please send them to school. We will look after them and make sure they're looked after. Enrichment week booking has gone live on Arbor. For those that aren't aware of that, our last week in the summer term is an enrichment week where we have some activities in school, but really encouraging students to go on trips and visits, either close or further afield. Some are residential, and we want as many students to sign up and get their first choices. It is first come, first serve. Some of them are limited to numbers, so please have a conversation with your child at home, book on Arbor. We really don't allow any swaps, so make sure that decision is a decision that they've thought about, chatted with their friends, decided where they're going, and then make that booking on Arbor as soon as you can. We've had a request from our art and DT department for newspaper and magazines. They need those for projects that they're doing. So if you do have any old newspapers or you read newspaper on a daily basis and you wouldn't mind bringing it in, send it in with your child in their bag and they can take it straight down there, or package them up and drop them in at reception for us, and that's greatly appreciated. Thank you. 2026 is going to be a really exciting year for Patchway because it is the year that our new build project will start. We're having ongoing meetings with the Department for Education and our contractors BAM, finalising the design for the interim school and the final school, and looking at timelines now for when they will be on site and what that will look like and how we will move from this school into the interim school and then subsequently interim school to the final school. And I will update you as soon as I've got some concrete details around that. The final thing to say is this will be kind of one of my final updates for probably 2 or 3 weeks, as I have to go into hospital to have some surgery. It's elective surgery, it's planned. I have a problem with my hip, so I'll be out of action for a couple of weeks. Miss Powell will be deputising for me during that time, so if there are any problems, please contact her or contact myself. I'll be accessing emails at home, and I'm sure you won't even notice I'm not here. Thank you very much.